The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Our tax plan will have an enormous amount of growth in it. We think we can drive a lot of business back to America. We can drive jobs back to America. And we can make ourselves very competitive.
Only somebody from Wall Street, an investment banker from Wall Street, would dare make a statement like that, a lie like that. You have to be from Wall Street. And that's why Cohen's perfect. And Mnuchin said yesterday that that this tax cut is going to raise so much revenue, that they're going to have so much money that they're going to be able to pay down even a great deal of the $20 trillion in national debt. We can't even pay the $255 billion in interest. Do you know we borrow the $255 billion interest from China? We don't have enough money in our checking account, the United States checking account, to write a check to China for our interest that we owe. We borrow that. Oh, and by the way, we're going to be adding to that now, because we had a quarter-point rate hike the other day. We're going to be adding to that another $50 billion. So we're going to be up to $305 billion. Are you kidding me? We borrow that money. If we don't borrow it, we print it. And that's why your dollar, in the last year, we're doing so much printing. That's why your dollar has dropped over 13%. Which really gets me funny. It gets me laughing. It really makes me grumpy because these people keep lying, saying how wonderful things are, that your wage increases are going up 2.5% a year. Really? Well, wait a minute. But the dollar in my pocket is going down 13% a year. So take the dollar out of your wallet right now. Look at it. It's worth 13% less. So when you go to buy something today compared to last year, you got to come up with more of those pieces of paper. That's all they are. They're just pieces of paper. They're worthless. There's nothing behind them. There's gold, nothing. It's all air. No wonder everybody's going to Bitcoin. Don't get me on that. Don't get me going on the Bitcoin. It's just amazing what these guys come out and say.
What's happening right now is that wet blanket is being taken away. Regulation is down, and we're going to cut taxes. Get used to this because the economy is going to grow faster.
That's what I want to hear.
I believe we will see 3 to 3.5% growth.
And Varney sits there and eats it up. Varney. He sits there and eats it up instead of saying, whoa, wait a minute. How are we going to get this fantastic growth? For the last 10 years, we haven't had any fantastic growth. We've been stuck at 2%. How are we going to grow now to 3.5% like you claim? Especially when we got to get wages. Wages have got to increase to consume. Remember, consumption is our growth. Consumption. 70% of our economic GDP growth comes from people consuming. But you got to have a wage increase. You need to make wages to consume. Oh, don't worry about that. We'll give people easy credit. We'll send them 321 credit cards every year. We'll solicit them with 321 credit cards. Think about this. 321 million credit cards go out each year. These banks solicit you with those 321 million credit cards saying, get a credit card. Because we're going to keep your wages low, but don't worry about it. You can use your credit card. Use your credit card. After all, we're not a paper society anymore. Just use credit. Don't worry about it. But the real problem is wages only grow if we are productive. Our standard of living is only a good standard of living if we are productive. In the last 10 years, our productivity stinks. It sucks. It's at 0.5%. You have to be minimum of 3.3%. We've been at 0.5%. So where's all this fantastic growth coming from? They keep telling us we're going to grow. Don't you love it? It's amazing. Then we hear all this.
You're going to have a big middle income tax cut. We're going to increase the workers' pay.
By lowering business taxes in America, that we will set the stage for wages to rise for working Americans.
Whether you're that worker on Main Street or that small business on Main Street, you're going to see more in your paycheck.
Really? That's what not CEOs aren't saying that.
So CEOs are telling us something very different than what we're hearing from the administration. In fact, they're telling us that for most part, if they get this tax break, they're going to do share buybacks.
Matter of fact, right now, the plans for share stock buybacks, they're gangbusters. Home Depot, you want to see what they're going to do next year. Yeah, the companies are laying out right now how many shares they're going to buy next year. It's incredible. They're going nuts. This is a windfall for them. They're going to pick up another $1.4 trillion. They can use that to do stock buybacks. You know what I love about this? Big American corporations and their CEOs and their largest shareholders, the 1 percentile, have no allegiance to America or to American workers. They could care less about the American worker. They have allegiance to one thing, the stock price of the company. They could care less about the worker. If they cared, would they keep taking your job and outsourcing it? I don't think so. This is crazy. The combined tax cuts for families in the bottom 80% of the income distribution comes to $39.4 billion. What? That's a hell of a lot less than the $54 billion for the large corporations. Why? Well, because you and I, we don't have lobbyists. We can't fill our Congress, the members of Congress, we can't fill their pockets with money when election time comes by. Because most people only have $1,000 in their savings account. That's right. 167 million workers we have in this country. And 75% of them have less than $1,000 in savings put aside for emergency. But we're being told this tax cut is going to fix all that. That's unbelievable. So the reason the big guys are getting $54 billion and the small guys are getting $39 billion, because in America, Congress responds exclusively to the demands of the big corporations and their wealthy CEOs. Because they have the deepest pockets to bankroll these congressmen, their campaigns. And don't forget, they have lobbyists. You and I can't bankroll a campaign. You and I don't have a lobbyist. It's funny. American corporations have record profits. We keep hearing that. But wait a minute. From where? Selling more stuff? No. They're selling less stuff. Are they being innovative? No, not at all. R&D, they're cutting R&D back left and right to make more profits. Where's it coming from? Outsourcing your job. That's where the profits are coming from. But what? We're going to give them $54 billion tax cut, and you and I are going to get $39 billion. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. They're doing outsourcing, H-1B visa programs, and the $6 trillion a year that the S&P 500 profits, they're made by the S&P 500 companies, the $6 trillion. None of that trickles down to Main Street middle class by way of wages. You don't see the wages. None of our workers see any of those wages. Never gets down to them. Oh, but you'll get in the mail a solicitation for, here's a new credit card. It's the same 1% who's getting all the benefits from these corporations for the profits, who also run the banks. And they're going to offer you a credit card after they outsource your job. What are you, nuts?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary. Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up to the minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. This is a wonderful season. Please have a Merry Christmas, and don't forget to remember St. Jude Hospital.
And I really mean this sincerely. We've done a lot together, such amazing partners to us, and just promoting it and letting me come on. It's all part of the giving spirit to help kids around the country. And I know, as grateful as I am, I know how grateful the moms and dads are. So we can't thank you enough for giving us the time. You've always been a great supporter of ours.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
It's never too early to plan for the holidays. And this year, why not give the gift of comprehensive stock market investing knowledge with a Phil's Gang gift certificate? That's right. For only $39.95, you could give someone special on your holiday list the gift of the Phil's Gang membership. What a great idea. Giving someone complete access to all of Phil's material, including the daily live webinar class, alerts, Phil's recommendations, plus so much more. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
One day, she'll play with her grandkids.
One day, he'll walk his daughter down the aisle.
One day, these kids will grow up with your help.
Thanks to you, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is leading how the world treats and defeats childhood cancer.
Treatments invented at St. Jude have helped push the overall childhood cancer survival rate to 80% today.
We won't stop until no child dies of cancer.
Our discoveries are freely shared with doctors everywhere.
And no family pays St. Jude for treatments, travel, housing, or food, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live.
So if you have healthy children, give thanks.
Give thanks.
Da las gracias.
Give thanks.
Give thanks for the healthy kids in your life and give to those who are not. Donate now at stjude.org or shop where you see the St. Jude logo.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
In fact, they're telling us that for most part, if they get this tax break, they're going to do share buybacks. Robert Broadway, chief executive of Amgen, said that earnings call that he's been actively returning capital, and he's going to continue to do that in the form of dividends and buybacks. Executives from Coca-Cola, from Pfizer, Cisco's CFO, Mr. Kramer, said, quote, we'll be able to get much more aggressive on share buyback after a tax cut.
In fact, they are getting so aggressive right now. They're so excited that they're going to, of this tax cut, because they're going to take this money and do stock buybacks. The plans, they're already filing big stock buyback plans. Home Depot, I mean, you name them. Home Depot is just one of them. Bank of America. I mean, it goes on. And it's just like they're going nuts. This is a bonanza. So, but what does it do for this big boom we're supposed to have, this 3.5% economic growth? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because you can't grow unless wages grow. And you're not going to let wages grow because wages are the biggest expense of corporations. And the 1 percentile, our owners who own the corporations, and the same 1 percentile who own our banks, they're not going to let corporations increase wages. Why would they? It costs too much money. They make a lot less profit in their pocket. The biggest cost is wages, so you got to get them out. Why do you think they're doing the visas? Why do you think they keep cutting and keep sending our jobs overseas? And if you don't have wages, you have to have wages increase. If you don't have wages increase, then they hand you a credit card. So if the economy is going to go from 3% to 3.5%, or from 2% to 3%, not from you being more productive, not from where companies take the savings of the tax cut and put it into their company, get new machinery, so that productivity goes from 0.5% to where it should be at 3.3%. If they don't do that, the way they're going to get this economy to grow is through credit cards. The whole idea is to get you to consume, because that's 70% of our consumption. If they don't give you an increase in your wages, they're going to give you an increase in credit cards. That means the debt increases. You become the debt slave. And that's what they're doing with this whole country, turn everybody into debt slave to try to grow the economy. But it's not sustainable. The economy is not sustainable. But they're saying, who cares? We don't care about the economy. We care about the stock market. And as long as the big institutions keep piling their money into stocks, and they have a guarantee, I tell you this every day, so I can't understand why you folks are not back into the stock market. There is a guarantee between the institutional investors who push the stock market up. Remember, when the stock market goes up, it's the institutional investors. They are investing. That's what pushes the market up. And their deal is, we'll keep our money in as long as you keep interest rates low enough so the CEOs can borrow money and buy stocks back. In the meantime, what we'll do, we'll keep issuing the folks, the people who work for us, we'll issue them credit cards so they can go out and we'll get them to buy a car. We'll drop the payments we'll extend the payments from 3 years to 7 years, maybe even 20 years. This is what's going on in this country. And they come out and say, "Oh, boy, the economy's looking good. Whoa." Really? You're creating a massive bubble. And the trouble is, if you grow an economy because your wages go up and you have savings and you go out and buy something without your credit card with cash, you buy a car with cash, like the baby boomers' parents did, much smarter than them. Remember, I used to love the baby boomers. They go to parties, and if you were a baby boomer and you said that you didn't refinance your house, you were embarrassed. You left the party. You left the party. You went home because you were embarrassed. You didn't refinance your house. Our parents never refinanced a house. My parents never went out and bought a new suit or new clothing until the house was paid for. Until the house was paid for. I remember when I was a kid, And in those days, before the environmental nuts, used to be you burnt all your trash in a barrel, in a burning barrel. When my parents' house were paid for, they had all the neighbors came over and they took the note and they burnt it in a barrel. Everybody was excited, but they sacrificed. They never bought new clothes, never bought a new car, they never went on vacation. But then when the baby boomers came along, look what happened then. The baby boomers wanted everything now. And they were willing to give them the stuff now through credit cards and easy credit. Go buy a house, pick your own payment. And the debt kept going up and up, and the stock market kept going up and up and up. But you have to pay that debt back at some time. The baby boomers' parents didn't have debt. That's why the country grew, the economy grew. They didn't have debt. But the baby boomers sure made up for it, but then they had to pay it back. And that's when it collapsed. That's where we are again. But this market's going to continue to go up even more. It won't go, maybe it just keeps going up for the next 8 years. They're going to keep rigging it to go up because that's what Trump wants. And you're not in the stock market, you got to be out of your mind. We've had a very good day today on our video stocks. I keep encouraging you to get back into the stock market. I can't believe people aren't getting back in. They're not engaging this market. People who got out, who are disgusted, who lost their money in the stock market years ago with the dot-coms or whatever. I mean, you are missing out on one of the biggest booms. And you hear me every day. I'm always negative about the economy and the market because I know what's going on. But I've never been this excited about the market because the fix is in. They're going to continue to make sure they're going to keep doing stock buybacks. They're going to keep interest rates low. They're going to make sure the institutions keep their money in, and they're going to drive this. They're going to double this market. This is what Trump's goal is. As I told you, he's switched now. Not making America great again. It's making the stock market better. Making the stock market better again. Fantastic again. Whatever superlatives he uses. So you got to be part of this. Give you an example. Take John Deere. If you were a gang member and John Deere was your stock, when it turned green in September, when we had a buy signal, all the institutions came in. That was around $115. Today it's $151. $151. That's a 31% gain. Even if you got 10% of that, and we have yet got a sell signal. All you want to know is when to get out of John Deere, right? More when we get back. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At philsgang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. philsgang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Would you pay $39.95 a month to have financial peace of mind? Well, let me ask, have you ever wanted to trade stocks but didn't know where to turn? For only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com, Phil Grandy teaches his online subscribing members how to buy, sell, and short stocks. Yes, folks, short the stocks and take profits. There's no books, no newsletters, no useless fundamentals, only straight technical analysis with the #1 stock chartist in the country. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money. The hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what Max Vest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
You love the Phil's Gang radio show and Phil's commentary? Then you should check out the Phil's Gang website and view our free material. Join Phil's Gang for only $39.95 a month. If you're a seasoned investor or know nothing about investing in the stock market, but are interested in generating extra income or securing your financial future, go to philsgang.com and get daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market data, alerts, investing guidance, and stock recommendations. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. This is a wonderful season. Please have a Merry Christmas, and don't forget to remember St. Jude Hospital.
And I really mean this sincerely. We've done a lot together, such amazing partners to us, and just promoting it and letting me come on. It's all part of the giving spirit to help kids around the country. And I know, as grateful as I am, I know how grateful the moms and dads are. So we can't thank you enough for giving us the time. You've always been a great supporter of ours.
Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, join the gang. I have a perfect program. I talk about it every day. And by the way, I only ask if you're making money to donate to St. Jude. Now, St. Jude's has a wonderful program. It's called Partner in Hope. It's just $19 a month. And that is so worth it. Now, don't donate unless I create $19 a month for you. Extra money. Okay? So I tell my gang. Because St. Jude is incredible. Nobody pays for treatment, travel, housing, food. It's amazing. About 83% of every dollar you give goes to the patient, goes to the hospital. It's an incredible organization. So, I'll help you, you help them. Give me an example. One of our stocks today, I remember in the last 2 weeks I've been saying, please join my video stocks. And you do nothing. This is for people who say, I just don't want to do a thing. I just want to make money. And what they do is just follow my instructions on my video that's changed 24 hours a day. You just go to your site and your mobile device and just look, and whatever I tell you to do, just do what I tell you to do. That's all you have to do. It takes you a minute, not even a minute, for God's sakes. Okay? Now, UA is Under Armour. Now, Under Armour, I told my gang, let's buy it. We put what we call a scout in. What's a scout? Scout means you're just getting started. And you keep watching your volume, your momentum. You just get started. Now, remember, a gang member doesn't have to think about a thing. I just tell them, buy. So we got them to start buying with a scout. And today, the stock went up 9%. 9% today, okay? Now, what we'll do is now maintain that stock form. We'll tell them when to add to it. We're telling them today, do not add to it. Even though it went up, don't add to it yet. We got to make sure that the momentum is behind the stock. And then as the stock keeps going up, we'll say, okay, add more, don't add more. Or let's take some more profit. But UA went up 9% today. That was one of our MV2 video stocks. All you do is go to the home page. There's a little tab. There says MV2 video stocks. You click on, the video pops up, tells you exactly, gives you your instructions on that stock. Another one we did today, one of our stocks we've had for the last couple of weeks, I said be patient, just be patient, was ALK. That went up about 2.2% today. So we had a good day on those two stocks. Okay, and we're also working ACC. Okay, ACC, the other day we just got a scout on it. It came down a little bit. Okay, but still it's a fine-looking stock. So I instruct them, what to do with that stock. Now it's pulling back. So we make sure if that turns out not to be a good stock, which right now it doesn't, it looks like it's going to be a fine stock, but let's say it doesn't. We'll get our gang member out so quickly, he loses very little money, but he'll make it up with his other stocks. In other words, the theory is on 5 transactions, you should, if you even lose on 3, by managing your money well and getting out of your stock when you're supposed to, when I tell you, we can lose on 3 out of 5, and those 2 that are remaining will cover those losses, and we'll still make a 10% return minimum. But you just got to follow my instructions. Here's the number. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG is $39.95, and you're joining the Phil's Gang. And the program, when you call, the program you're interested is the MV2 video stock. Now, if you want to be very aggressive, you want to be doing this every day, you want a full class, we have all that. We have the best educational center in the country. You can be as active as you want, okay? And all day we have classes, you name it. But this is for the hardworking person, and the person don't have time, or the person has had it with the stock market, has had it with brokers. They just want somebody to tell them, when do I get in? When do I get out? When do I add? It's all I care. Just tell me. I don't want to know anything else. And that's what this program is about. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. So our 2 stocks, we had a nice day today, one 9% and one 2%. Okay. It's so hard, right? This guy Cohen, as I said, he's such a liar. You got 2 guys from Wall Street, Cohen and Mnuchin. They're both from Wall Street, both from Goldman Sachs, both investment bankers. Who else would come out and say the junk that they say? Who else would open their mouth and lie like they do? Come out yesterday and say our economic GDP growth will be 3 to 3.5%, and it will cover the total cost of the $1.3 trillion in revenue shortfall. Now think about this for a minute. And Mnuchin even went farther. He said, not only are we going to cover the cost of the $1.3 trillion, we're going to even have enough money to pay most of the national debt. What a lie. How? Only crooks and liars. Former investment bankers from Wall Street would make statements like that. Who would ever make a statement so ridiculous? See, because they know even the individual tax rate cut, at best, will generate enough to cover maybe 20% of the lost revenue. Maybe. The national debt is going to keep growing. When the national debt grows, this is so stupid. When the national debt will grow higher, as even if the economy is growing, it can't help to. How is our economic GDP growth, our economy's growth, going to cover $1.3 trillion revenue shortfall? in their checking account. So the United States has a checking account, just like you and I. And because of the stupid tax cut that they gave to these large corporations, and remember, our debt in our country is growing 7 times faster than how we can grow this country. It's how bad a shape we're in. And they're saying this $1.3 trillion cut will make up all the difference. It's going to pay for itself. How? When you take $1.3 trillion in revenue out of your checking account. No, it's here we're getting every year $1.3 trillion in revenue coming in from the corporations. Now we say, no, don't give us the $1.3 trillion this year. You keep it. You keep it. And then we'll create a false narrative that everything's wonderful and that it's going to be incredible. Wages are going to go up. Everything's going to happen.
You're going to have a big middle income tax cut. We're going to increase the workers' pay.
Lowering business taxes in America. That we will set the stage for wages to rise.
It's not going to happen. It doesn't work like that. So if our checking account is now going to have $1.3 trillion in it, less than $1.3 trillion. Remember, if we didn't get the tax cut, we'd have that money. Even with the last quarter point rate hike, the quarter we just did, we just raised our interest rates a quarter point. The cost of interest on as I said, on our national debt, we pay $255 billion a year. It's going to go up $50 billion on top of the $255. We can't even cover the $50 billion. Now we're going to give the corporations back. Say, here, you take that 1 point. We're going to take it out of our checking account. It's like, take it out of our checking account, give it back to them. And then they tell us, oh, well, we're doing a good thing because wages are going to grow by us taking the $1.3 trillion out of our checking account, United States checking account, give it back to the CEOs of these large corporations. Because boy, they're going to really create a lot of jobs for us, and wages are going to go up. Do you believe that? The problem is the government needs $1.5 trillion more in tax revenues right now, not less. We need 1.5. We're short 1.5 trillion in tax revenue right now in tax receipts because we have to cover 45 million Americans who receive Social Security checks and Medicare. Because we cover 45 million Americans who receive Social Security and Medicare, we are in the hole 1.5 trillion. Are you kidding me? We're in the hole. And now they're going to give them $1.3 trillion. We're going to go in a hole more? And the economy's going to get better? No, they're going to get richer, not us.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs and for over 18 years. PhilsGang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and PhilsGang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at PhilsGang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. This is a wonderful season. Please have a Merry Christmas, and don't forget to remember St. Jude Hospital.
And I really mean this sincerely. We've done a lot together, such amazing partners to us, and just promoting it and letting me come on. It's all part of the giving spirit to help kids around the country. And I know, as grateful as I am, I know how grateful the moms and dads are. So we can't thank you enough for giving us the time. You've always been a great supporter of ours.
PhilsGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. PhilsGang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264.
St. Jude helps save kids with cancer everywhere.
I'm from Florida. I'm from Illinois. Where are you from?
I don't remember. I was a baby when I was born.
Donate now at stjude.org or shop where you see the St. Jude logo.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We're coming off of a week where we just saw some great economic data. You're seeing a rip-roaring economy right now.
But the jobs number was very good. It showed the underlying fundamentals of the economy are very strong.
Right. Unbelievable. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, to change your life. To change your financial life, here's the number. And remember, you're going to be changing the life of some child that has cancer at St. Jude. Because we want you to join Phil's Gang, the video investment group, where I put up stocks for you every night on a video, certain stocks. And you decide which one you want to follow and follow the instructions. Nothing else. Just do it. When I say buy, buy. When I say add, you add. When I say we're going to take some off, you take some of the stock back off. When I tell you run like hell, you run like hell. That's simple. About a minute a day. A minute a day is all you need. And then when you're making money, I'm asking you please to take care of St. Jude. $19 a month. So join the gangs, $39.95. We're right here now, right at the office. We're not in the Philippines. We're not in India. We're not in China. 877-600-GANG. And believe me, stop listening to these people. Stop. This is crazy what they're telling us. The economy, this tax cut's going to do all these magical things. How they're going to have these big tax wage increases. How can that be when the withholding tax receipts, that's what we look at, withholding tax receipt. Don't listen to the first Friday of every month when they lie to us and tell us that we're averaging $175,000 jobs a month. That's a total lie. Remember, the first 50,000 you got to subtract. They're all a lie. They're all assumptions called the birth, death metric system. They assume. So you always got to deduct 50,000 from whatever number they give you the first Friday of the month. The best place to find out is go to the withholding tax receipts. And right now, our withholding tax receipts are down 17%. Because here's the problem. 70% to grow our economy from 2% to 3%, which they say they're going to even go to 3.5%, maybe even 4% next year. Are you kidding? How do you grow the economy? Consumption. You have to go out and buy, but you need some wages to go buy. That's consumption. So what you buy, you go out and consume every week. That's 70% of what makes our economic GDP number. So we got to get from 2 to 3%. You got to go out and buy. But here's the problem. Productivity. How much you're producing. What is productivity? It's the output per hour worked. Productivity gains, okay, productivity gains come from increased investment where the CEO plows back his profits into machinery and technology so you can produce more hats in an hour than you used to. So you can demand a wage increase. But guess what? They're not putting money back in as investments. They're not doing it. That's why our productivity has been at 0.5%, 0.5% instead of 3.2% ever since Obama was in office. And it hasn't changed because the CEOs are saying, why should I take my profits and put it into new machinery and technology so that wages go up? I'm trying to cut wages. I am outsourcing. Why the hell would I increase wages? And they're being honest. They're the only ones being honest. Cohen and Mnuchin and the White House, they're the ones not being honest. Productivity is a major factor in economic growth. But when you have productivity at 0.5 when it should be at 3.2, how do you grow? They're saying we're going to. It's going to be magic. Productivity determines our standard of living. And if every day you hear these people, like Saturday, you're going to listen to these dopes on Fox. Here's the group you're going to hear over there on Fox. I just love them.
I think infrastructure has Home Depot up 20% in a year. McDonald's up 20%. Vodafone is a way to play with. I think it's up 20% in a year.
Are you kidding?
Everything's 20%. You think that's staged? Unbelievable. So productivity is so important. It determines our standard of living. And if you've been saying, I don't get it. When I listen to Maria Bartiromo,
we're coming off of a week where we just saw some great economic data. You're seeing a rip-roaring economy right now. We're moving into a period where this is as good as it gets. $6 trillion in market value gained. This is a very good time.
Yeah, but you say, I don't feel it. A lot of you say that. Tomorrow I go shopping. Every Saturday I go down to the Publix down here and shop. And I see everybody talk there. I love going down there. And they tell me what's going on. It's my time of the week. I can get to the real people and find out what's going on. And they're not feeling good. They're saying, I don't feel this. What Maria Bartiromo is, say, I don't feel. What Cohen is saying, I don't feel. What the president is saying, I don't feel. I'm using my credit card to survive because my wages are down. I haven't had a wage increase. I haven't had even overtime. So thank God they keep sending me credit cards. So we're growing our economy. If we even grow it, it's not sustainable because it's by credit cards. It's by credit. It's by debt. It's not coming from increased wages or savings. See, if we had a nice growth from 2% to 3% because wages have gone up and you saved money and you had wages and you didn't buy anything on your credit card and you paid cash for a car like like the baby boomer parents used to, they would sacrifice. You'd have a strong economy because now the economy is at 4%. But that's not what happens. Because now that the CEOs are determined to make sure they're going to keep your wages down, because the 1 percentile who control your wages, 80% of their income, remember, comes from the stock market. They got to make sure your wages don't go up. They're going to keep outsourcing so the stock market goes up. So your wages, they're going to give you a credit card. You got to pay it back at some time. So if we did have the wage increases and savings, just think how strong our economy would be instead of buying everything through credit cards or going buy a car where they stretch it out from 3 years to 7 years. How about paying the car? If our wages went up, we could pay a car in 1 or 2 years. Can you imagine? And then when our savings grow and then an entrepreneur has an idea, he can go to the bank and he can get the money. An entrepreneur can get the money with his idea and build it. Or a restaurant owner or a businessman, he wants to add on to his business. He can go into the bank because savings are there and they've increased, and he can borrow money to add to his business so he can hire 5, 10 more people. But now when he walks in for a loan, interest rates are way up. He can't afford the interest rate to add on to his business to hire 10 more people. Why? How'd the interest rates go up? Because the government jumps in. The government needs that money. The government's so broke, it's borrowing all the money. So interest rates keep going up. So the businessman goes in, he can't build onto his restaurant. He can't build onto his shop because the interest rates went to 10%. Because government shoved them aside. Government's borrowing so much money. Growth should come from wages and savings, not borrowing. Or the growth is not sustainable. This is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, if you think about it, inflation is growing more than wages. Wages are growing 2.5%, but real inflation is double digit. Food prices are up 8% from a year ago. Outpatient hospital expenses alone shot up 10.2%, even more than the 8.9% increase for inpatient hospitalization. Prescription drug prices rose 4.6%. And you know where most of the credit card defaults are coming from? Right there. Prescription drugs, being inpatient, outpatient, medical. Most credit cards, when they file bankruptcy, it's all because of health care. It's so costly. The cost of necessities are going up. Costs of necessities are double digit, but wages aren't going up. But they're telling us, oh, yes, they are. They're going to go up okay. So what do? Follow me in my stock, so at least we can make some extra money. You haven't got to learn anything. Don't have to know anything. Just try it. I just told you, 2 of my stocks that we just started a couple of weeks ago, one is up 9% today alone. Another one's up 2%. All you're looking for over a year's time is 10%. One of our stocks that I picked went up 9% just today. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your calls right now. And when you do make money, remember Partner in Hope, St. Jude.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 20